Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Laura Springsteen, and I love all things planners. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about stepping back into planning, and I'm going to plan my week. So it's kind of like a plan with me, but with the little caveat of I am recovering from pneumonia. So last week, I got nothing done. I started getting sick the weekend. I didn't do any of this that's on here. And then this week, I didn't plan. I didn't do anything. Today's Sunday, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And it's kind of been on my mind because it'll, weigh on my mind like, oh, I got to do this, or oh, I got to remember that. And so this past week, I was just kind of trying to be like, well, to get healthy. Just relax and get healthy. So as you can hear, I'm still recovering, but I do feel a lot better. And my husband also has pneumonia, so it's been a long week and a half of this. So the first thing I did was I did a little bit of a brain dump of everything that's kind of been on my mind. And this was a brain dump I did before I got sick, but it was getting all jumbled anyway, so it's getting hard for me to keep track of. So I just decided to do a fresh brain dump, and that's what I did here. And then I'm going to plan like I normally do, but I'm going to give myself some grace this week, even though there's like 10 million things in my head that I want to get done, goals that I want to look at. I haven't been able to work on really any of those action plans or action steps that I wanted to take. So it's always fun when you get sick in the beginning of the year. But that's okay, and I'm learning to kind of let go and just relax a little bit to get myself better. So this week coming up, I'm off tomorrow for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and then I'm already annoyed because there's 2 birthdays coming up, and so one of the things I wanted to do this year was make sure that I send out birthday cards for people, but that is just not going to happen this month, and that's okay. So things are going to be a little different this week than I normally would do. I know one of my dogs, Scarlett, she needs her meds on the 20th. That's definitely going to happen, and so what I'm going to do is I'll write it up here. But this is going to be like my priorities section. And so the 20th, I know Scarlett needs her meds. And then the rest I'm just going to be planning, and, we'll see what happens. I do want to decorate a little bit this week because I've been kind of getting depressed being home and not really doing anything. And I thought these were really cute from the Coffee Monster Co., a snowy neighborhood. So I have a few of these I'm going to put in here at the bottom. And yeah, those are cute. Oh, I like that. Okay. And you'll learn that I am more of a functional planner. I don't, usually, sometimes I decorate, but when I do, it's not really usually like a ton of decoration. I'm not really talented when it comes to like drawing or like that kind of art, but I do feel like I have a creative energy, and I think we all do, that somehow needs to be fulfilled. So this planning is one way that I do that. And so when things get crooked, I just kind of let it go. I mean, it drives me nuts for a second, but then I'm like, okay, well, what are you going to do? This is life. Things aren't always perfect. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like the way that came out. So kind of also what I wanted to do is like for meals for my family, not breakfast and lunch really, but for dinner. So I want to come up with like dinner, and I'm going to put that on the bottom part here. And then over here, just a list of stuff, a task that I would like to get done this week. I am going to be trying to take it easy because I'm still sick and I don't want to get any worse because I have people who count on me and I want to be there for them. So sometimes to be there for other people, you really have to just take a break and relax and get your sleep, get your rest, get your water, get all those things. Okay. So I did set up this little home hub and I really love it. But right now it's a mess and I would like to organize that. There's where we keep all our bills, mine and my husband's and my father's bills. And I have, actually I should show that next video, but I have another planner that I use just for that. And it's for like doctor's appointments and things I need to get done around the house. I do put things that need to get done around the house in my planner as well, but I like it to be out there in case anybody, aka my husband, looks at it and says, oh, I should vacuum or something like that. So that would be nice. So one of the things is my home hub organization. And I'm also reading a book for a local book club that I would like to join. But I haven't been able to really read or do anything the past week and a half, so I'm hoping I can catch up on that. It's the last Thursday of the month that they meet, and that's part of my kind of Hygge goals. Hygge being a Danish word meaning, slow down, simplify, and just do things that you really enjoy. And one of the things I love to do is read, but I'd also like to, meet people in my community, so I think it would be a really good opportunity for me. So I'm just going to write book club and then read. I want to refresh my goals. Now that I've had this kind of little break, I want to take another look at them and see what my action plan is going to be going forward. If it's going to pretty much stay the same or I'm going to change things up, I'm not really sure yet. But that's definitely something I want to get done. And then I don't even really need to put this on this part because it's just a given that I'm going to visit my mom, who is in a long-term care facility. She has dementia and she has other medical issues as well. And I haven't been able to visit her since I've been sick because obviously I can't go to a long-term facility with pneumonia and I wouldn't want to get my mom or anybody else sick there. Okay, and then, oh yeah, at my job, I have to apply for an exam to get a promotion. It's fun. That's sarcasm. But I need to do that this week because I think that's due on the 19th. But I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely due this week. So I'm going to write in here, just work exam, I'll just write. And then I'll write apply. I also need to make a brow appointment because they're a mess. And that's something I've been trying to keep up with my self-care, or little things like that make me feel better about myself and just give me a little more boost of confidence. And since I am growing out my gray hair, which I'll have to show you sooner or later, I haven't dyed my hair since February of 2022, and it's coming out basically like this crazy white, like it's like bright white almost, and I kind of like it. But the eyebrows are getting a little funky and they're kind of gray and kind of brown, and so I just go and get my brows tinted and waxed, and I'm trying to do that at least once a month. And I'm a little bit behind. Okay. There is a bunch of other things I would like to write on here, but I'm not going to do that right now because, I'm trying to give myself grace this week because I am still recovering. That said, I do know there's 2 birthdays. So I just want to see, Kathy is on the 17th. So I'll put, birthdays, anniversaries. I want to put on my priority list so I at least remember to send the person at least a message or call them. And so, like I said, I'm not going to be able to send them cards because I just don't have time to do that. And it won't get there in time anyway with the holiday. Let's see. I do want to start working out again, which I've been saying since the beginning of the year. And then, of course, I get sick. But I think I'm going to give myself a break this week and not do that, not plan for that. You know, my lungs are not 100%, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do things that are like fun. Some things that are like fun, like reading and visiting my mom, going to get my brows done. And I'm also working, like a lot of other people, on a novel. And I'm going to work on the scenes for that. So I'm just going to write plotting for my novel. Okay, and then that's it. That's all I'm writing for this upcoming week. I do have, this day is a holiday, so no work, thank goodness. So that helps with getting better. And so I think I'm going to use some cute little Coffee Monster Co. stickers, and we're going to figure everything out. So I kind of feel like I'm having an existential crisis. And I do have those somewhere, but I don't have them with me. She has stickers for that too. She has stickers for everything. I love her, but I thought the stuck in a hole emojis pretty much feels like where I am right now, like with my job and other things in my life. So yeah, that's kind of my theme for the week, but I am trying to stay positive. I just think it's cute and funny. So there we go. And let's see, so I have these cute little autumn errand emojis, and so I'm gonna put this little garbage one on Monday. That gets done Monday night. That's something usually my husband does, but I just like to remind him, get out there. I'm just gonna put some cleaning stuff I want to do on here. I want to vacuum at least 2 times this week. We have 2 dogs that really shed a lot. And then I did buy this new Steam and Go, and I love it. But so I want to steam mop the floors, because that's just kind of fun. So like I said, I want to do a lot of relaxing. This is planning routine. So I do put these usually on Sunday if I'm going to do that. So I'll put update planner over here. And then, oh shoot, I also want to do a setup for on YouTube for my manifest journal. And see, I'm already feeling like this is going to be a lot to do because I do work full time, and this is not including anything for work except for that exam, because I need to remember that. But that's okay. That's okay. So since Monday's the holiday, I'm going to try to get some cleaning done on Monday. So definitely going to vacuum and steam up. And I'm going to work on the house hub, so our home hub. And that's it for Monday. And then Tuesday I go to work, so I start work at 7:30 to 4. I don't want to do that. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight that time just over here, so I know, I know anyway that that's when I'm going to be working, but just to kind of like see different things in here. So this is, I got this from, I think Amazon, but Amazon, the erasable highlighters, which is fun. And I'll just use purple because purple is my favorite. And see, so that's why I do the erasable. I went right past 4 o'clock. So I'm just going to highlight these in here. And Thursdays and Fridays, I work from home, which is nice. Unless we have a meeting or something, and I'll figure that out when I go back to work on Tuesday. And then I'm just also, this is a payday here. So I also know I'm going to be doing budget. And so I just want to write on here, budget. But I'm also going to be doing a setup video for that in the weeks, in my Hobonichi weeks, my new one right here. So I'm very excited to set that up as my budget planner. I did last year I started to use the Hobonichi weeks, but it's the soft cover. And like, the cover is delicious. It's so purple and beautiful, and I love it, but it doesn't like stay open. So what I was doing was just putting, I was putting what I was spending and then also what was due, and then I was doing like trying to figure out a budget on the other side. So sometimes it worked out great, and then sometimes it didn't, but the fact that it wouldn't lay flat was just driving me insane, and so I feel bad that there's all this extra space that I didn't use, but hopefully this year that'll be different, and I'll be carrying this with me everywhere I go. What I'll probably do is just stick it right here in the pocket, and then I can just like bring this with me everywhere I go. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, hopefully I'll be able to visit my mom this week. I think we'll just put it down for Wednesday for now, because give myself some more time to recuperate and feel better before I go see her. Okay, what else do I need to put in? So reading, if I read a little bit like every night, maybe before bed. Okay, of course I have bedtime reading emojis, they're so cute. Let's do this one. And so down here I'm just gonna put read before bed, or I'll just write read. The book is really good. It's called The Rose Code, and I can't remember, I don't have it in front of me, I can't remember who wrote it, but it takes place in like World War II, about these 3 women who are basically like code breakers. And so it's also like kind of like a mystery, and it's really good. I recommend it so far, although I have a lot more to read in it, and I hope I can catch up in time for the book club meeting at the end of the month. So for now, I'm just going to put that in there, and I'll do one more reading sticker. So cute. Okay. Now, Friday morning, I'll try to record the budget setup before I start work. Book club read. Okay, so I did want to take another look at my goals, like I said before, and I would like to do that sooner rather than later, so I am going to write that in for tomorrow, although I think I can handle it. So we're going to refresh goals, or at least look at them and figure out if that's what I'm going to really do. If I'm going to keep it the way it is, or I'm going to change some goals around, which I really might do. I'm not sure. I've been thinking, this past week about it, and I always say I don't want to overwhelm myself, but then, of course, I end up, like, overwhelming myself. It's ridiculous, but, yeah, what are you going to do? What else? Okay, so then Tuesday, I'm going to apply for the work exam because I'll be in the office. I'm going to put that up here. Apply exam. Which reminds me, the other thing I want to do is redo my resume. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that though. That might have to wait. I'm going to make a brow appointment, so I just do that online, so that doesn't take long to do. So I'll just put it again for Monday. Make brow appointment. The manifesting journal, I'll probably have to do that on Saturday. Record. Manifest setup. Meal prep on Sunday. I always say I'm going to meal prep, but I haven't done it yet, just FYI. And then the other thing I wanted to do was some plotting for my novel. And then Sunday also maybe visit my mom. So that can always change depending on how I'm feeling and what's going on during the day. I do like to get there at least 2 times a week. A lot of times I get there 3 times a week, but we'll see. So I think this is how I'm going to leave this week coming up for now. And it feels good to actually write something down and have a plan for the week. Whether or not I'm going to stick to everything, and we'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'm really excited. I kind of like the way that turned out. I love these, Coffee Monster Co. She's awesome. I love her stuff. And so I hope everybody has a great week, and I will be hopefully setting up some videos for next weekend for the budget setup and my manifest journal setup. So thanks. Have a great week.